Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video, so let's talk about it. Before I get into it, please ignore the mess. We are in the process of starting to pack because we are moving next month, so please ignore this. So this week, I am letting one of my book besties choose my TBR. I had her choose 5 books, and I am so excited. When I tell you that I have never disliked a book recommendation from my friend Blair, I am not exaggerating. I have liked every single one. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have loved every single one she has told me to read. So my book bestie Blair is picking my TBR, and I am so excited. I own 2 of them physically, but I'm honestly going to end up reading them all on my Kindle. Let's be real. But I am just so excited. Also, before we get into the TBR, if you guys do not know Blair, please go follow her on Instagram. She is literally amazing and deserves every ounce of love she gets. I love you, Blair. Okay, so let's get in the TBR. Like I said, I had her choose 5 different books. And so the first one is Silver Foxed by Kayla Gross. I don't know if it's Gross or Gross. Please correct me in the comments. I beg of you. Second one is Lights Out by Nevessa Allen. I do own this one physically, and I am so excited. I've owned it physically for months now, so it's time I read it. The third one is Lavender Moon by Sarah Blue. I've actually read a Sarah Blue book because she recommended it to me, and I loved it. And I think this one is Omegaverse, which would be, I think, my first Omegaverse book as well. So that's exciting. The fourth one is Where We Started by Ashley Munoz. I'm I'm so excited. I have heard, I think this is the one that Blair told me that it was like Sons of Anarchy. And I haven't really watched Sons of Anarchy, but I know that once I start it, I would love it. Yeah. And then I knew this book was going to be on the TBR. I knew it. So the last book is Consider Me by Becca Mack. I knew it was going to be on the TBR that she chose for me, and I'm excited to read it. I do own this one physically as well, and I am just so excited. I am going to start with Silver Foxed. I'm going to start that tonight because I did just send it to my Kindle because it was on Kindle Unlimited. So I'm going to go start that one, and I will be back with updates. Okay, editing stuff here. Why do I say I'm excited, it's exciting, or anything with that word so many times in that entire like intro? Yeah, I don't know either. I didn't know Silver Fox was so short, so I will probably end up finishing this tonight. Yeah, it is a age gap novella. I'm in immediately. Her mom sending her to the like family lake house, and then her dad sending one of his employees without knowing. Love that. Also, she sounds so hot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She sounds literally gorgeous. I need her. Good morning, my babies. So I did not give really any updates about Silver Fox last night, mainly because it was such a short novella that like anything I would have said, it could have been a spoiler, and like it's just so short that like just go in. Just go in blind. It is H gap. It is dad's like best friend, but like also dad's employee. I loved it. I loved it so much. I rated it 4 stars. It was so good. If you don't like spice, do not read this. I repeat, do not read this because you won't like it. It is so spicy, but so good. And I just, oh my gosh, I ate it up. It was so good. Also, if you notice, I'm missing a nail. Don't talk about it, okay? Don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. Don't talk about it. It's okay. It's okay. It's over there. I found it and I'm gonna put it back. I just have it. Okay? Thank you. But now I am starting Lavender Moon by Sarah Blue. Like I said, this is going to be my first Omegaverse. I am already 5% in. I read the first couple chapters last night before bed, and I believe this is going to be where she is an Omega, and it is going to be a romance with her stepbrother and his pack. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I don't know if I've read a stepbrother romance yet. I might have, but I don't remember. So this might be my first Omegaverse and my first stepbrother romance. I don't know. But she's also auditioning to be a spicy dancer, and I'm super excited about that. Like I'm just so excited. This just screams up my alley. Also, I love her name. Her name's Luna. I love that. I love that. In fact, I'm pretty sure I just named a cat in Minecraft last night Luna. So I think this is a sign that this is going to be a 5-star rating. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm so excited. This is already so good. I'm only 5% in. Also, her stepbrother's name is Ian. And Ian from Shameless is one of my favorite characters. Him and Mickey, my favorite characters. So I'm already here for this. I'm already here for this. I think the other one's name is Ezra. Love that. So I'm ready to eat this up. I am ready to eat this up. And hopefully, I want to get to at least 20 to 30% today because I want to finish 1 to 2 more books before the end of the month, and it's already the 29th. So I don't know how that's going to go, if that's actually going to happen, but that's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see. I'm super, super excited for this. I also it is my time of the month. So why did I decide to film a vlog when it's my time of the month and I have no motivation, no energy, and I'm in pain? Sorry if this vlog takes a very quick downhill. But you know what? We are here. Honestly, I just want Blair to know that I'm loving all of the books that I'm reading that she's recommending, okay? So that's why we're here. We're gonna read Lavender Moon today, and I am so excited. Also, a very quick side note that has literally nothing to do with any of the books I'm reading or anything. Is anyone excited for the next season of Love Island? I am so excited. This is my first season that I'm watching like with everyone. Because last time I watched after everyone because I didn't know what it was. And then I went back and watched every single season of Love Island USA. So is anyone excited for the new season of Love Island USA? I am so excited. I cannot wait. Okay. I I cannot wait. I cannot wait. But I also think I might be sad because I can't just binge it. Because is it one episode per week? Because that's sad. One episode, I can't just binge it. Anyways, I'm still excited. I'm 42% of the way through Lavender Moon. I do fear that I was right about the whole it being a sign that I named a cat Luna on Minecraft that it's going to be a 5-star read because it's feeling like a 5-star read. And I think I'm obsessed with the Megaverse. I don't know what to say. Okay, I don't know what to say. I love this. I love this so much. Also, I just love Sarah Blue's writing. I just love her writing. Okay, yeah, I'm 42% and my jaw keeps dropping. I keep giggling and kicking my feet and maybe I'm just extra feral because I'm on my period. I don't know. Okay, but this is everything. Okay, I'm ending the night at 52%, but all I'm saying is if this is not a 5-star read, I'm gonna be so surprised because I am obsessed with them. I am literally so obsessed with them and their entire dynamic. I need more. I need more. I'm already 52% and I don't want it to end. Okay, guys, it is Sunday night. I have a little bit of reading update. I'm laying in bed with my heating pad because my back hurts so bad. But I finished Lavender Moon last night and I loved it. I think Megaverse is might be for me. I rated 5 stars and I just had such a good time. I loved the pack dynamic. I love that they stood up for her and it was just so wholesome and sweet, but also like very spicy. And I had such a good time. So obviously it had to be 5 stars. And then the next book that I'm going to be reading from Blair's TBR, Lights Out. I do own this physically as well, and I also have the audiobook from Libby, so I might tandem read it. I'm not entirely sure yet. But either way, I am super excited. I have heard some mixed things about this one, but if Blair likes it, I should like it. That's my mindset with it. But other than that, I finished it last night. It is like almost 9 p.m., I think. I don't even know. I did a lot of packing today because we are moving at the end of this month. And then I also re-dyed my hair and then cut my fiance's hair. So, kind of a productive day. Now I'm laying with my heating pad. I have a Twitch stream going that I'm gonna be watching, and then hopefully I will start this shortly. I do know that I want to at least get like 5% in or so. Like I at least want to get a couple chapters in. So we'll see how well that goes. But fingers crossed. I'm really worried that I'm not going to like it and I don't know why, but we'll see. So I'm 31% into Lights Out and I'm trying to decide how I feel. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's interesting, but at times I'm also bored. So like I really don't know. Like I'm at the 31% mark, so it has potential to get like really like good, but also it has potential to get really bad. So I don't know. I'm just feeling kind of meh about it right now. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. It is only 2 a.m., so I might read for another like hour or so, but I really don't know. Hi guys, it is Monday morning. I did finish Lights Out last night. Yeah, I did. And okay, I have some thoughts. They're not all bad thoughts. I did rate it 3.75 stars. That was my official rating. I was going back and forth between 3.5 and 4. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to meet in the middle, 3.75. I don't think I've ever rated a book 0.75 before, but there's a first for everything, and Lights Out was the first because I didn't absolutely hate it, but I did not love it. Like, I'm very much in between love and hate, that it was okay, it was good. I had a good time. I don't know if this is gonna be spoilers, so I'm gonna put a timestamp that you can come back, but I don't know if I was a fan of like the two different plots. Like, it felt like the first 50% had a plot, and then the last 50% had a completely different plot. And like, it wasn't really discussed when she found out his identity and that she was right. Like, it was just like a joke. Like, are we gonna say that I was like, when are we gonna say that I was right about your identity? And that was pretty much it. And then it went straight into them learning more about each other's backstory, which is fine, which is fine. It's just like, I don't know. I needed more. But with that being said, yes, I did rate it 3.75 stars. I would recommend it. I would. I just I just needed more. I just needed more. But now I have two more books from Blair's TBR to read, and I'm going to be starting Where We Started by Ashley Munoz. I don't know. I'm super excited. It is a small town motorcycle club romance, I believe. And that's all I really know. I've heard that it has a lot of Sons of Anarchy vibes. I myself have not watched Sons of Anarchy. I actually did watch the first episode like a month or two ago, and I did love it. It did make me cry. I just haven't gone back yet, to be honest. But last night I did actually start a new show accidentally. So I finished The Office for like the millionth time, and then I didn't realize that it was over. So New Girl started, and so I accidentally got like 6 episodes into New Girl, and I'm actually enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself. Like, it was kind of funny. Like, I had moments where I actually laughed out loud, which is hard for me to do for a show. And, like, there's probably only a handful of shows I've actually laughed out loud. Like, honestly, like Supernatural being one of them, Friends, The Office, now New Girl. Yeah, yeah, I think I've also laughed out loud at like Criminal Minds, but not at the like bad stuff, at like some of the jokes that Derek and like Spencer read. Yeah. But if Jess and Nick aren't Endgame, I will riot. I love them already. I love them already. Like, if they're not Endgame, I swear. Anyways, I'm gonna go and start where we started, and hopefully I will have an update in a little bit. So, I knew this book was Small Town, but no one told me that it was Second Chance, Dual Timeline, Dual POV. Yeah, I'm going to eat this up. I'm sorry. Also, ignore that. Thanks. Okay, it is now Tuesday. We got home from our friends a little bit ago. It's almost 1 a.m. I did read a little bit while we were there. Also, I took my nails off. We're gonna ignore that. I probably won't have my nails done much this month because I'm gonna be packing and moving, and I don't want to break a nail. So I'm now at 16%. I am having a really good time. Like, I think this also could be like a strong 4.5 or 5-star read. Like, I'm having a really good time. I love when it's second chance, dual POV, and dual timeline. There's just something about that I love. But I didn't read much at our friend's house, so I'm gonna try to read until like 25% before I go to bed tonight. And like I said, it is almost 1 a.m. It is not late. Like, to me, that is early in the night because my sleep schedule is so messed up. I go to sleep anywhere from like 6 to 7:30 in the morning. So like, it's still early for me. And a little bit ago, I thought I had a UTI and I got very scared because I was like, I do not want to take antibiotics. Antibiotics mess my stomach up so much because I already have chronic stomach problems. I don't need to add to it. And then I did an at-home UTI test and it was negative. So fingers crossed, I'm gonna take one more in the morning. Hopefully that's also negative, and hopefully we're good. I was doing some research, and also could be because I had coffee and not a lot of water today, as well as my period just ended on Sunday. Anyways, you were not here to talk about my health. You were here for me to talk about books. So I'm gonna go read a little more. I'm 55% of the way through, and I'm loving it. Loving it. Also, if Laura, Killian don't get together or like get their own book, I will throw a fit. I will throw a fit. The crumbs that we are getting. Hello? No, because what the fuck? I'm like 75% through, and what the fuck? I really wish I would have saved this for last because I think it's a series, and now I want to binge the series. Yeah, I want to binge the series, which means I have one more book to read, and then I can read the series. Or I might text her and see if I can switch Consider Me for book two in this series. She's been wanting me to read Consider Me for honestly probably since I met her. Like, yeah. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But this book, if this is how Sons of Anarchy is, because she keeps saying that it has like Sons of Anarchy vibes, I'll be watching that immediately. Yeah, I'm so obsessed. Okay, good morning. It is Wednesday. I woke up just a little bit ago. If you can hear like crunching, it is because Scamp is currently eating right next to me. So there's that. But let's do a little reading update. I did finish where we started last night, and oh my god, I am obsessed. I am so obsessed. I loved that so much. I definitely rated it 5 stars. That was everything. Everything. But usually, okay, for me, I eat up a small town, dual POV, dual timeline, second chance romance. I eat it up, okay? I love it so much. I didn't know if motorcycle club romances were for me. Wow. Okay, that was so good. That was so good. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I don't want to say much because I don't want to spoil anything, okay? So basically, it starts off with you meet Callie, and her father has passed, and he was the president of the motorcycle club, and she didn't have a good relationship with her father, but her father left the clubhouse star, and her ex boyfriend is the new president. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. It was so good. That leaves us with one final book from Blair's TBR, and that is Consider Me by Becca Mack. I did read the first chapter, so I'm only like 2% in. I read the first chapter, and he's kind of annoying so far, but you know what? I've learned that in hockey romance, sometimes the guy just pisses me off for the first 10%, and then I get to know him and I love him. That's what happened with Mile High. That's what happened with The Deal. So I'm just going to give him a chance. I'm going to give Carter a chance, okay? His name's Carter, right? I think it's Carter. I'm going to give him a chance. So we are 2% in. Hopefully, I will get some reading done today. We do have some packing that we want to get done. I have some PA work that I want to get done. And that's about it. All I know is we are staying home today. We are staying home today. I need a day to just stay home and relax a bit. I mean, I'm also gonna be doing some like work and stuff. But honestly, PA work is relaxing to me. I love my job, okay? I love it. So that is the plans. Hopefully I will have a reading update for you here soon, but we'll see. All I know is I want this vlog to be done by Friday, so I have 2 days to finish this book. So we'll see. Okay, I look like a mess. I'm so sorry, but it is 4 a.m. I'm I'm 7% into Consider Me, and I'm just not having a good time. I'm just not having a good time. I'm giving it until 20%, and then if I'm still not having a good time and I'm still like not liking either main character, I'm just gonna DNF it. Blair, I'm so sorry. If I end up DNFing this, I am so sorry. Just, I don't know. The way he talks about girls, and I don't know. I really don't know. Also, I get it. She is small. I get it. She's tiny. I get it. She's petite. I get it. Yeah. Hopefully I end up liking it. Okay, I totally forgot to mention, I made note of this actually. So like her and her friends say like amaze balls, fuck balls. I think she said like attitudey Judy. And it reminded me of an episode of Impractical Jokers. So in the episode, they're in like a restaurant and they have to have someone agree with them that they should break up with their girlfriend. And I think it was Q who his girlfriend said like amaze balls, awesome sauce, and stuff like that. And so that is the first thing I thought of. The first thing. And I just remembered it because she said attitudey Judy, and I was just like, why? Why are we talking like this? I just, I'm really trying to give it a chance, okay? I'm really trying because this would be the first book that Blair has ever recommended me that I have disliked at all to any degree. So, like, I don't want to dislike it. I really don't, and I'm trying to give it a chance because, like I said, The Deal, Mile High are two hockey romances that I did not like the MMC. And then once I got to know him, I ended up liking him. But right now, I don't like either. I don't like the NMC or the FMC. So like, I really don't know. I really don't know. Blair, if you're watching this, which I know you are, I'm so sorry if I DNF this. Just know that I love you. I'm 16% of the way through, and they just had to give him a sad, like, backstory. Like, not fully a sad backstory, but something sad happening. So now I fear I might end up loving him. Yeah. Good morning. I, again, look like a mess. I just woke up like 30 minutes ago, okay? I'm sorry. So before going to bed last night, I did make it to 34%. And I know I said that I was going to stop at 20% if I wasn't enjoying it, but I ended up kind of enjoying it at like 25%. And I am, like I said, I am enjoying it. I'm not hating it anymore, but a lot of things I am just rolling my eyes. Like, I do not see this being any more than like a 4 star, if that. I really don't. But I am enjoying it enough to like continue. And I really like some of the side characters. Like, I don't know. I really love some of the side characters. So I'm kind of reading for the little snippets of the side characters, plus the little like glimpses of stuff that I like of the main couple. I don't know. Like, there's just a lot of things that I'm like, are you for real? Like some of the things that she says, like I understand that he is a big tall man, he's a hockey player. I understand that you are tiny, but I'm sorry. They keep mentioning how small she is. He calls her pipsqueak. Like literally every chapter there's like 5 times where they talk about how small she is. And she's only 5'1". She's only 5'1". Are you for real? I only have 2 inches, if that, on her. I have like 1 or 2 inches on her. And you're telling me that she's this tiny little thing? She's 5'1". I was expecting like 4'9", 4'10", like Snooki size, not like me size. Anyways, I digress. Like I said, I really don't see this being more than 4 stars, if that. If that. Like, it's probably going to be 3 stars or 3.5 stars, to be honest. It could get better. I really don't know. I'm only 34% of the way through. And, like, one of the big things, if I'm not enjoying a book, one of the big things is I cannot hate the third act breakup if there is one. If I hate the third act breakup, if there is one, that's when it goes even more downhill. Okay, but we'll see. Also, I know that I said that I wasn't gonna have my nails done most of the time this month because packing and moving, but I got these sent to me for free, and the style and shape is just not for me, and I just needed something on my nails, and these are some that I don't really mind if they break or if I have to reglue them or whatever, because they're not really my style. They just look like this. They're round and they have like daisies on them. Like I said, not my style, but still cute for someone else. And so I'm just gonna show them off a little bit. I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get done today. We have some stuff that we need to do, and something really, really annoying happens. But this is a reading vlog, not just a regular vlog. So I'm not gonna vent about my financial problems. So just know that I'm a little bit annoyed today, which probably is not gonna help when I'm reading because I'm gonna be annoyed already. But whatever. But like I said, 34%, not loving it, not necessarily hating it anymore. We'll see. We'll see how I end up feeling about it. But other than that, I have nothing else to update on. I love you guys, and I will see you in a little bit. Okay, we're home from our friends, and I'm gonna try to finish this book. I'm still 34% of the way through. I'm gonna try to bust through the rest of it tonight, okay? I I don't want to DNF it because I'm kind of enjoying the side characters, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Hey guys, I finished it. I finished it last night before bed. It's now Friday. Excuse my hair. I just took a shower, so it's drying. But I finished it last night before bed. I rated it 3 stars. I did not really see the hype around it. I really just did not have that great of a time reading it. I feel like there's a lot better hockey romances out there. That's not to say if you're watching this and you want to read it and it's on your TBR, that is not to say that you will not like it. I'm still going to recommend it. I could hate a book and I will still recommend it to people because reading is subjective. Reading is subjective, okay? I could hate a book and you could love it. You could hate a book and I could love it. It's subjective. So will I still recommend it? Yes. Did I enjoy it? No. But I think mainly what it was is every single chapter, there were multiple times in the chapter where it was talked about how tiny she is and how small she is. And then finding out she's 5'1". I'm like 5'2", 5'3". No. I just that was so annoying. And the like fourth act breakup was so stupid. And I couldn't. Will I admit that I did end up actually kind of liking Carter? Yes, I did. I did end up kind of liking him. He wasn't as bad as he was at the beginning. And some of the things he said, I was like, yes, yes, please. But yeah. And 3 stars for me isn't bad. Honestly, I usually don't write anything below 3 stars. I just usually 3 stars is the lowest I go. We'll see. There could be a first for everything, but not in this blog. So that was the last book that I had to read for Players TBR. And honestly, I had a really good time doing this. I definitely think I'm gonna make this into like a series on my channel just because I had so much fun. I already have one friend that picked out books for me. I don't know when I'm going to do that one because we do move at the end of the month. So that'll probably be after we move and we are settled in. But this will definitely be a series. I had so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. If there's anything else that you want to see, please comment down below. I am all for suggestions on what people want to see. All for it. But before I go, here is a list of the books I read and what I rated all of them. And my favorite was definitely Where We Started. Yeah, Where We Started. That was definitely my favorite. I loved it so, so, so much. And yeah, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. It would mean the world to me if you could give this a like, comment, maybe share. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.